The day the world learned to breathe, the first sign that something was different wasn't the news. It was the sound. For years, the city had lived under a constant hum, distant explosions, fighter jets cutting the sky, sirens crying through the night. People slept with one ear open, hearts trained to panic. But one morning, Lena woke up to silence. Not the empty kind. The gentle kind. She sat on the edge of her bed, afraid to move, afraid the sound might come rushing back if she did. The window was open. Sunlight spilled across the floor, uninterrupted by smoke or ash. Outside, birds were singing. She hadn't heard birds in years. A child who learned fear too early, Lena worked as a volunteer teacher in a temporary school built from concrete blocks and hope. Her students were children who knew the names of weapons better than the names of flowers. That day, her youngest student, Adam, raised his hand. "Miss," he asked quietly, "is the war broken?" The class went still. Lena swallowed. Adults were never ready for children's questions. "I think," she said slowly, "the world is trying to fix it." Adam frowned. "Does that mean we can plan tomorrow?" The question hit her harder than any explosion ever had. "Yes," she said. "It does." Across the world, the same silence thousands of kilometers away, an old radio crackled in a soldier's tent. His name was Noah. He had been trained to expect danger, to react faster than thought. The message was simple: all military operations are suspended. Effective immediately, Noah didn't cheer. He didn't cry. He just sat down. For the first time, his hands stopped shaking. Across the line, enemy soldiers were doing the same thing, lowering their weapons, unsure of who they were without them. What peace looks like up close. Peace didn't arrive with fireworks. It arrived quietly. Reopened without fear. Parents stopped counting their children before sleeping. Hospitals treated illnesses instead of wounds. Lena watched her students draw pictures that didn't include fire for the first time. Adam drew a tree. It had roots. "Why roots?" she asked. "So it doesn't fall again," he said. The truth we forget: peace is not the absence of conflict. It is the presence of care. It is choosing dialogue over destruction. Building schools instead of graves. Teaching children how to dream instead of how to hide. Peace asks something difficult of everyone: to remember pain but not repeat it. The future begins small. That evening, Lena walked home under a sky untouched by warplanes. The air felt lighter, as if the world itself had been holding its breath for too long. Peace, she realized, wasn't a moment. It was a promise. A promise renewed every day by ordinary people who choose humanity over hatred. And as long as a child can ask, "Can we plan tomorrow?" the world still has a reason to protect peace.